Mall of America. It's home to world-class shopping, great dining, and amazing attractions and events. And these are our stories, presented by Bloomington, Minnesota Travel and Tourism. Hey, everybody. Welcome to So Much More. I am your host, Jill Renslow, joined by SJ, Sarah Johnson. Thank you for joining me again today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, we have more retail to talk about because last time we gave you a sneak peek into a lot of the new retail coming to Mall of America. But because we have so many new stores, we brought back by popular demand Ashley and Carrie leading our leasing team, because from crave-worthy food concepts to global fashion and the viral Labubus, it feels like there's something new for everyone. We've also got some incredible grand openings recently, and there's just so much energy on this property that we wanted to bring you guys back to talk more retail and to get everybody excited about the fall season and also the upcoming holiday season. So welcome back, Ashley and Carrie.
Thank you.
So before we get into all the big announcements and all the fun things happening, let's start with something fun. So you guys are in the mall all the time, more than probably anyone else that's visiting. So what is the latest thing that you bought that you absolutely loved? So Ashley, I know you're dying to share with us. So why don't you get us started?
Okay, so recently I've become obsessed with Coach again.
Oh, they're amazing.
It was like my favorite growing up. I remember my mom and I would go once a season to get our new bag. Anyways, had to have it. I don't know if you guys have seen the Kiss Lock bag. Sarah Jessica Parker wore it in Sex and the City.
Okay.
So it was so good. Anyways, I had a little connection, and you can't get the bag anywhere, but she set one aside for me. And so I just purchased that bag.
Okay, we'll have to check this out.
Yes.
Are you going to bring it to the office anytime soon?
It's upstairs right now.
It's beautiful. We're going to have to check this out.
I'm following you.
Yeah.
I love it. Yes. Carrie, how about you? Something that you would just absolutely love?
So I'm going to go with something sweet. So we just opened recently LYDERACH chocolates. Incredible, beautiful store. But their chocolate is so incredibly good that I think I'm keeping them in business. But I recently had some guests in town, and I bought them each like a little curated bag of chocolates and put it on their nightstand, and they absolutely loved it. So spending a lot of money at LYDERACH these days.
We all love LYDERACH.
Yeah.
It's been a great place, and it's such a great idea for the holiday season. So it'll be a great addition for people to check out this season. How about you, SJ?
I'm a big jewelry fan, and Fossil has new lines all the time rotating through, and I'm wearing it today. Got a new watch.
Ooh.
It's multi-tone, silver and gold, big fan, but they have a Jonas Brothers collection too right now, which is really beautiful.
I saw that.
It's amazing. Yeah.
I love it.
Okay, so now the leasing team has been on fire. You guys have been keeping us busy with all these new store openings. So what would you say in one word is the vibe of the leasing team right now? Carrie, what do you think?
Energetic.
Energetic. I love it. Ashley?
I think shopaholics. That's why we're so good at our jobs.
But they're also...
We're just obsessed with retail.
I love it. Well, it's great. They bring the stores here, and they also keep them alive.
That's right.
The shop in there. SJ, what would you
do.
say is the one word? Like, what's the vibe of leasing
Yes,
right now?
trendsetter. I feel like that's the term for me.
Okay, I love it.
I like it.
Well, in our last conversation, we talked about strategy, about building the power behind this brand, bringing in the right tenants. So what is the craziest or most surprising way that you've discovered a brand? Whether or not it's here already or it might be coming or something that's on your wish list, but what's been the most surprising way you've discovered a brand?
You know, for me, I think it's going to be like TikTok.
Social.
Social media, because we see so many different fun things, whether it's TikTok or Instagram or whatever. And I feel like I'm constantly getting things pushed to my IG feed. So I love that. Absolutely. It's a fun way to discover new brands.
I would agree.
Yeah.
How about you, Ashley?
For sure. I mean, love social. I think one of my favorite stories. So we travel, obviously, and go try to find new retail concepts. But I was in New York with my daughter and my mom, and we were just out shopping. And I had known of Little Words Project. Love that brand. So we wanted to check it out. They only had a couple stores at the time. And we're in there. And for anyone who knows my daughter, she has no fear. She talks to anyone and everyone. And she had the whole place just loving her. She's so charismatic. And then she's like, you need to come to Mall of America. That's my mom over there. Anyway, she was talking to the owner of the company. And that's kind of how we got that deal going a few years ago. And it took some time until they were ready.
Amazing.
But
Look at her.
So you just never know. I know.
And that's what's
know.
so funny, whether you're traveling for work or not,
Yeah.
we just have it in our blood that you have to just go shop and check out retail and
Absolutely.
and
That's
see
right.
what
It's the
other
best
people are
part. Yeah.
checking out. SJ, would you say any inspiration for brands that you've
my
maybe
gosh.
brought to our leasing team for ideas and inspiration?
Social media, I feel like, as Carrie was mentioning, I feel like my algorithm is essentially just retail at this point,
Yeah.
and I feel like that is how
Right.
it's feeding me. And so I
Yes.
feel like that is always the primary touch point for me.
Yeah. I always tease Carrie. She tells me about these new things she has. And I'm like, was it Instagram again?
Right? Yeah.
Did it
So
get
you're
you?
shopping
Yeah.
online versus the mall. Are you busted right now?
Oh my gosh, busted. No.
I mean, we have to find new brands somehow.
I agree.
It's great for inspiration, right?
It is.
It's
right.
so good.
It is. And you guys have done such a great job bringing a balance of new retail here. So I would ask, how do you make sure that MOA appeals to everyone? Because we really have everyone walking through our doors in any given day. So when your strategy aligns with the different audiences, how do you just make sure that that's balanced, that we can appeal to everybody?
Yeah. So when you walk the mall, you'll notice that there's a certain merchandise mix and there's a strategy and thoughtfulness to what we're creating here. And so if you're on East Avenue, we look at all the kids and the fun things that parents can do and the activities and the attractions and things like Build-A-Bear. And there's just so many, M&M's World, all of these different things that attract the families. And so that zone is kind of what we've created there. And then you go over to West and it's the same thing. Maybe it's just a different price point. The newer brands like Alo Yoga and when Aritzia came in, and then the moms, right? The moms and the kids on level 2. So we really try to look at it like there is something for everyone here. And we literally strategically try to pick brands and place them in these areas. And then we're always looking for new brands, of course. Always.
Let's start talking about those new brands. So one of the hottest, buzziest brands out there, because we're all hearing about Labubus. Let's talk about Pop Mart. So this is one that there's a lot of fans out there that cannot wait for these doors to open. So let's talk about Pop Mart.
I know.
Yeah, it's super exciting. If anyone's not familiar with the brand, they're known for the Labubus, but they have all these collectible figurines. The Labubu specifically has become one of the hottest trends. Somebody was wearing it on her handbag at Paris Fashion Week, and it just exploded from there. And you can't get them anywhere. I know there's people in the office that are on the app waiting for the drops at 9 p.m. to get them. So now you'll be able to hopefully walk in the store and get those. But yeah, they're little monsters. They're kind of creepy, but I'm obsessed with them. So no judgment.
What I think is crazy is literally small kids to
Yes.
grown adults are all looking
Yes.
to add them to whether it's their backpack or their high-end handbag.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
it's across so many different
There's
generations.
outfits you can buy for your Labubus.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
you can buy a Chanel outfit for your
Yeah.
Labubu.
Chanel
I mean, it's
inspired, Carrie.
amazing.
Chanel
Yes.
inspired.
Yes. Chanel. Not actual Chanel, yes,
Yeah.
but Chanel inspired.
Another hot item for the holidays, for
Right?
sure. For sure.
Absolutely.
Because it's also a variety of price points from $30 to $300.
That's right.
Depending on what the collectible, because there's some that are very limited edition. So
Yeah.
that's what drives that collectible element of it. So
Yeah, so they're all limited. They partner with different artists, and that's how most of them are created, or IP, like the Labubus is a collaboration with the Monsters brand. But yeah, so everything, you can't get it anywhere else. It's all proprietary
Yeah,
to
that's
Pop
why it's
Mart.
viral.
Yeah, yeah.
So speaking of viral, Duck is something that's exciting, which is going to be on the north side level 3, which we should say Labubu's on north side level
North level 1. That's
level
right.
1.
Yep,
Yes.
and they're opening later this month, later in October.
Yes.
Yep.
So Duck is going to be around the corner from us and our offices, which is on the north side level 3. This is going to be a bright yellow concept from what I understand. So talk a little bit about what Duck means and what it's all about.
So Duck is a claw machine attraction. And really what it's done is taken a retail experience and turned it into active play. It's all about the surprise, the element of discovery. It's so much fun, and it keeps people coming back too, because you want the next thing. What is the claw machine going to get? And it's a surprise every time. So it's also competitive, which is why I think it's that active play. But people are loving it, and it's great because it not only drives traffic, but it increases dwell time, and the price point it's not that crazy. It's very low entry price point, unless of course you keep coming back to play and play and play and play. So
I like
it's
the
super fun.
phrase active play. I've not heard of that until this description. That's interesting.
It's a little
it's
leasing
really
buzzword.
Okay.
For you. Yeah.
Insider knowledge.
What
I like
would
it.
non-active play look like?
Oh,
I'm
that's
just
a good
curious.
question.
Non-active play.
Okay,
Just
Jill.
Just curious.
Okay, here's another one. Competitive socializing.
There you go.
Oh,
Yes.
I like
Okay.
it. We're learning today.
Okay, let's shift to apparel.
Board games, Jill.
Oh, board games.
There you go. Non-active play.
Oh, yes,
Okay,
that's good.
Good answer.
Yeah, thank you.
I appreciate that. Good clarification. Let's see. Okay, so apparel, accessories, fashion. Let's talk mango because we have been waiting for this concept for a long time. Our customers have been asking for it. Your colleagues have been asking for it, and you have delivered. So talk about mango.
Oh my gosh, you want to go with that one?
Yeah, I mean, just a great fashion brand. We've been after it for a long time, and they weren't ready for the Midwest, and now they are. And so they'll be opening on Level 1 North, probably in January. So a little bit of a wait left, but
I know. We really were hoping they would be open for holiday.
Yeah.
But it'll be January. It'll be great.
Their store is going to
Mango-
be stunning. So
Yeah, it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. But mango is just such an incredible, trend in fashion right now, and they have a great price point. But that is what is really setting the mark for all of these new fast fashion retail brands that are coming in. They appeal to everybody. It's really a broad audience, but I've seen young teenagers walking by the barricade where the graphics are, getting so incredibly excited to, 50 plus. So it's a great brand, and we're so excited for it.
Love it.
Yeah.
How about Evry Jewels?
Evry Jewels.
Evry Jewels.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about this new retailer.
I mean, that kind of goes back to what we were talking about earlier. Is social has such a big impact today. So Britt, the owner of Evry Jewels, has a marketing background, and so she started on TikTok, and it just blew up, and she started designing jewelry, and now she's opening stores all across the country, and her little mascot, if you haven't seen, is her dog, Jake. So
cute. So
super cute
smart.
brand. Yes. But yeah.
You're the dog fan.
I know, and I didn't know
How
this.
did you not
I
know?
have to
I
check this out.
You'll have to look it
What
up.
kind of dog is it?
They're
It's like small
like
little
a boxer
dog?
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
Yeah,
So cute.
yeah,
Dog,
he's super
big
cute.
dog.
Yeah, he's a little dog.
Okay.
He's cute. But yeah, so great trendy jewelry at incredible lower price points. So great for everybody.
And when they opened, there was the longest line.
Longest line.
I mean, it was so fun to see. I mean, that's what's so exciting when these new brands open like that is just how many people come out for the opening and how excited they get.
She's very smart. I was just going to say really quick to your point on her being a marketing leader. I did not know that was her background, but she started out with really great like BOGO deals or some type of really strong deal as they were opening their stores, and everyone in the office flocked. So big hit, which is really exciting. But I love that in touch with what consumers are looking for too.
Yeah. I don't know if they're doing it at our store, but when I was in Canada recently, you could go into the store and they had like almost like blind boxes, like we're talking about this like element of surprise, but it was jewelry. And so you could pick a bag and, it was like $12 and open it and see what was inside. So yeah.
That is fun.
Yeah.
So the opening of Evry Jewel reminds me of Addicted, and it's the product of being online and being on social first. You develop that relationship with your followers, and as soon as you're launching that in-person, that brick and mortar experience, I mean, gone are the days of that traditional marketing and media efforts because you have that relationship already from a social perspective. So I think it's such an interesting transition because you see the other brands that are neighbors with these retailers and they're like, what are they doing? Like they have such a strong following right out of the gate, and it's such a really smart strategy for these online brands, these social media brands. So anything else to comment there? Otherwise, we will move on to Primark, which is another one that we've been working on for a long time. So we can finally say it. It feels good to be able to publicly say that Primark's opening at Mall of America.
It's so exciting.
Yeah, so talk to us about Primark.
So Primark, I think we've been working on getting this brand for maybe 15 years or so. Right now they have just over 30 stores in the U.S. Anyway, they are an incredible fast fashion brand, again, low price point. What's great about Primark and Mango, the same, is that they're fashion forward. They're trendsetters completely in new designs and so much fun clothing. Our Primark will be on East Level 1. It's going to be about 45,000 square feet, and it'll be the first one in Minnesota. I think the closest one is Chicago. But we are so excited about this. You can go to Nordstrom and shop, and then also go to Primark and shop. It just, again, it hits all different broad demographic. So we're more than excited about that.
Yeah.
For those non-retailers, 45,000 square feet. Like, give them an example of how big that is, because that is a big platform.
That is a big platform. 45,000 square feet will be on 2 levels. So about, I think, just over 17,500 on level 1. And then it'll go down below and have about 30+ thousand square feet down there. So it's a very big store, but it doesn't feel like it's just massive. It'll be done really, really well. It'll be beautiful. We're so excited for it.
For those that are not familiar with Primark, talk a little bit more about who's the customer, what type of products they offer, because they come from Ireland, correct? That's where they originated. So can you paint the picture a little bit more of the product selection of Primark?
Yeah, I mean, I think Primark is a modern day, I would say modern day Gap, modern day Old Navy.
Yeah.
It's a low price point, but there's something for everybody. It has great, just great straight fashion, like traditionals, like T-shirts, sweatshirts.
Yeah, I was going to say I like to get my basics.
Yeah, all the good basics with that. But it's also, very forward thinking on whatever the trends are. And I think, or maybe even a modern day Forever 21.
Yeah.
Any of those brands. But it'll men, women, and kids. It'll be great for everybody. And it'll be something that it'll be a great price point that everyone can shop.
That's great. So that was on East Level 1. Ashley, can you remind people where Mango and Evry Jewels are located?
Yeah, so Mango will open on Level 1 North across from Pop Mart. And Evry Jewels is on Level 2 West.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Let's start talking food, because we were starting to talk about this right before we started recording. But Roni's Mac Bar, talk about social influence and online.
Oh my gosh.
Like when we announced Roni's, like this went off the charts. People are so excited. So paint the picture. What is Roni's Mac Bar going to look like? Where is it going to be located? And when can people start eating this amazing mac and cheese?
I know. So they'll probably open after holiday as well, but they'll be opening in the original South Food Court on Level 3. Super excited for this one. But again, it's one of those brands. So the first location opened in Texas. And I don't know what the owner's background is, but same thing. They built this huge social following. They have a huge presence on social. And when they opened their second location in Texas, there was lines out the door waiting to go in. And so it's like build your own mac and cheese. So all the different toppings, mac and cheese sandwiches. I mean, this is comfort food to the next level. It's going to be amazing.
I know. Ashley and I cannot wait. We're going to be first in line.
I'm running. We are running, Jill.
I know. We're waiting for that invite for the friends and family.
Yes.
Like,
I know.
The
Roni's, if you're listening,
sign us up.
Bring us some samples, please.
Right.
Yes. We love samples.
But yeah, after the second opening, they realized they were really onto something. And so they started franchising, and they'll be opening all over the country. So we are very excited to get one of the first Minnesota locations.
Yes. Next up is Mogouyan Hand-Pulled Noodles. Very excited for this edition. Carrie, tell us all about this one.
Yeah, that'll be the first one in the United States. So that's a big win for Mall of America. But it's hand-pulled noodles, and it really takes into consideration that entertainment, right? So people love watching the hand-pulled noodles and how they make everything. I haven't had the food yet, obviously, because it's the first one in the United States, but we've been wanting a hand-pulled noodle shop here forever. And I think the Asian cuisine in our building just does so incredibly well. If you think about like when Kura's Sushi opened, the conveyor belt style sushi, and people just loved it because it was entertaining. So that's where the entertainment obviously name comes from, but it'll be great. And that's going to be on Level 3 South, right near like Chipotle and Noodles and all of that.
So close to Roni's.
Yep.
New lineup over there.
Yep, and it's full service, so sit down.
Yep. It'll be, full service experience.
Fantastic. And one that I'm really excited about, because again, it's going to be close to our office because it's always about self-serving, all of us. OG Zaza. And we love it because the owner, we keep running into him. I love his
Larger
energy.
than life.
Yes, he is always around. He's so excited. Let's talk about OG Zaza.
Yeah, OG Zaza. So it's New Haven style pizza, which is thin and crispy and a little bit charred. Everything's fresh and made from scratch. scratch. It's only about like 5 or 6 minutes for the pizzas to get done, but the owner is absolutely larger than life, and he is the brand. I mean, he's been on the Food Network, he's been on Chopped, he's been on Guys Grocery Games, he's been on a couple of the other Food Network shows, but he absolutely loves what he does. His pizza's fantastic. He has a few other locations open in the Twin Cities and a couple food trucks as well. But we are very excited for him, and he wore this, Jill, I think you were here. He had this huge necklace on.
The big chain.
Yeah, it was like a sign over his. Oh my gosh, it was a necklace.
Did it say OG Zaza?
And it said OG Zaza.
Yeah, it did.
And he was walking around
That's
the
amazing.
food court. He's not even open yet, and he's walking around the food court, and then he starts to hand us little pizza keychains, and it had the little flip on the slice.
It's so fun.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
so
4D printed. They were like, and I thought I had broke it. And I was like, oh no, he handed me this keychain. And I thought I broke it, but it had the flex to it. And yeah, he is a brand ambassador to the Kilt. It's awesome. And I love his energy, and they're going to do so well. Can't wait to have another great pizza concept.
So he's going to open on level 3 on the north side. So he'll be by Bus and Birria Tacos, and he should be open in the next couple weeks.
Fantastic. So you already talked a little bit about Läderach, but we want to bring them up again because they're a new addition on the West Side Level 1. You mentioned the amazing chocolates, but people have to go check out this chocolatier. Like, they are fantastic. Not only is it great to just be able to treat yourself, but great gift ideas. So anyone else have any other highlights from Läderach that you want to share?
No, but just like kind of a fun story. So again, finding tenants, our colleague Sandy, who oversees our property in New Jersey, she was in Switzerland on vacation with her husband, and they were like, what is this? There was the longest line on the block. Anyways, it was Läderach. So she discovered it years ago and started working with them and brought them to New Jersey, and they opened at American Dream. And so we were happy to finally welcome them to Minnesota. It's their first location here. But yeah, the chocolate, I mean, I like sugar, but it'll change your life. It's so good.
And their hottest trend right now is the Dubai chocolate.
Yes, they have the Dubai chocolate.
It's phenomenal if you haven't had it yet. It's so incredibly good.
It was dangerous to do these recordings before lunch.
I know. I was like, I'm hungry.
Oh, all these things sound so good. So beyond food, beyond fashion, we're also about experience. I'm very excited for the Samsung Experience Store to come to MOA on the South Side Level 1. This is going to be a great addition to our lineup, especially on the South Side. So talk a little bit about Samsung.
Yeah, so we are very excited for Samsung. I think they're going to really push the envelope on what they bring to the store. They've been a little bit secretive about the launch that they're going to be coming out with, but I'm hearing they have like a lab style design. They're going to integrate AI. So, and I don't know all the details yet, but they're really going to push on that experience. I think the AI piece will really help people. It'll make suggestions, right, on whatever it is that you're looking for with the new, whether it's not the old flip phone, but I hear it's like a clam shut style phone that they might be coming
I am too.
I'm into
satisfying.
that. I want a flip phone again.
Yeah, they're coming back.
They are coming back.
Big.
So you're going to see new products, new designs, new technology integrated into the concept. So it's really going to push the envelope on what the experience is all about. They also want to hold more events and community activations within the space. So we'll be seeing, I think, a lot of really cool new things from Samsung. And so I'm super excited for that. They'll be open by holiday this year.
Would that be an example of active play in Samsung? Just kidding.
That's a great question.
Yeah, I'm going to use that now this week. That's going to be my term. I love it. And also we have to mention Love Your Melon. They've been at Mall of America in the past. We've loved having them here. They are reinventing their brand, and we're so excited. We just announced this new store just recently and excited to have their comeback at MOA. So can you guys talk about Love Your Melon?
Yeah. Go ahead, Carrie.
Yeah, I love the brand for one. It has such a great story behind it. Zachary and another friend of his started this as a college experiment, really. They had to come up with a concept, a business brand that would be profitable. And they came up with this idea with Love Your Melon. And then years down the road, he ended up selling it, and now he's purchased it back. So Zachary's obviously will be involved again. They're going to open about a 8,400 square foot store on level 1 on the Southeast Court. Super excited to have them back, but they do have that buy one, give one And so they have that charitable component for Kids for Cancer. So it's a really great story behind it. He's updated the brand name, so it's LYM. Love Your Melon, so it'll be abbreviated for that. And new hats, new beanies, accessories, etc. So we're really excited for them to open. It's a great story, and I just love hearing his inspiration, how he talks about the brand and really what he's created. It's very unique, super fun.
Well, we're excited to have him back here at the mall.
We are.
I love
Yes.
hearing that story.
Yeah,
That's
it's
great.
such a good story.
And retail is a lot about stories, and it's great to hear about the owners and how they were inspired to get things started and how they bring things here, and then we help them tell their stories through our channels, and the podcast being one of those. So we're excited to be able to share these brands with our guests, and hopefully we can have some of these owners and operators on the show in the future to tell their stories. But if you could wave your magic wand, I think I asked this to you guys last time, is there anything that you guys really would love to add to the mall that you're working on, or anything that that you could share with listeners and viewers of what's to come?
That's so hard for us to answer. There's so many that we can't say just yet.
I will say, if anyone's been walking on level 1 South and has seen, you can enter to win, you can guess what's coming, but we can't say who yet.
Right?
But that is one of my favorite brands. It always has been. They're making a big comeback, and I'm excited to welcome them back.
Yeah, we do have some fun new things that we can't announce yet that'll be coming back.
Yeah.
We love a good comeback story.
We do. And there's just so much happening. So Ashley, Carrie, thank you for sharing all the upcoming and newly opened retailers. SJ, as always, thank you for being a co-host today. And to all our viewers and listeners, thank you for tuning in. And hopefully you can come out this season to check out all the new retail, the restaurants, the attractions, everything that we have to offer here at Mall of America. There's always something new. So be sure to share this with your friends, your family, and for those that love to shop. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for listening to So Much More, a Mall of America podcast. Subscribe wherever you find your favorite podcasts. This show is presented by Bloomington, Minnesota Travel and Tourism.